It's Sunday, May the 8th. Getting on towards about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. This is another video of the island where Leann's father lives. This side of the island, and I think the other side as well, is pretty heavily covered with coconut palms. I don't know how much of that is natural spread and how much that is from being planted. But since copra is a pretty big cash crop here, I'm going to guess that a lot of these cocoa palms, especially where they're marching up the side of the hills here, have been planted by hand. I mean, it doesn't take a great deal. If you do not disturb the coconuts, they will, when they drop from the tree, eventually they'll start to sprout out of the nut itself, and all you have to do before it puts in a root system is pick it up and carry it to a new location, and it will pretty much take care of itself. This is a little bit south of the village, and I'm just going to kind of go over there and poke along the coastline, take a little look. There are some interesting cave formations caused by water erosion. You can see that dark line of clouds across there. That's a little local system building up here, a rain squall. The wind is coming from behind me and towards that system, but that system would be riding above the wind, and I think it'll be heading this way. So I might have to turn around and head back to the boat pretty quick so I don't get soaked in the rain. Do is go over there along the beach, just take a look-see. I probably have about a half an hour. That'll be cutting it pretty close. Have you ever dreamed of having your own little personal cove on a tropical island? This one might qualify. It's a nice little beach there. The cove is not real deep, and on the other side of this rock is actually a channel. In close here to the island like this, the current doesn't run very strong at all. Out there around the point of the island where it changes, the island itself changes directions. The tidal current that flows around that rock there is quite strong, and between the rock and the land, Leann told me her and her sister went through there with a small boat, and the boat sank in the eddy there, and they both wound up in the water. Got rescued by her uncle. Anyway, if you wanted to be in an idyllic setting, this might be it. Unfortunately, or fortunately, someone has beat you to it, because right up there amongst the trees is a native style house. So somebody has already settled into this beautiful little cove. Interesting looking cave over there. It's a little rock island. I don't know if that counts as one of the 7,107 islands or not. Another island out there off in the distance. A lot of seaweed grows along here on along the coastline too. I go ashore to the island, I often get it wrapped in the propeller in the dinghy. Anyway, that squall is moving off to the west, but I can see these clouds up here are riding over top of the wind and pushing over this way towards me. There's another nice little beach over there. There's another town there in the distance where you see that concrete structure. Anyway, before I get into trouble with this little squall line, I'm going to run and back to my boat. Sunshine. And there's the other end of the rainbow. Well, I timed it just about perfectly. I got back to the boat, and about 3 minutes later, the very light sprinkles started. Now it's coming down with authority. Well, there's the other end of the rainbow. And it's coming right down in the village over there. I wonder if they're going to have good luck now. Or maybe find a pot of gold. As the old legend had. The rain is coming down. Usually these little squalls only last for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then they pass over and continue on their way.